Dan Hunt with Cherry Creek Mortgage, just an incredible mortgage planner, and we love having you on the team, Daniel.
That's so nice, Don.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir.
And he's fun, too.
And, of course, we have our real estate expert this week who's just killing it, Dan. Dan Andrizzi in the house with Remax. Thank you for being here, Dan.
Hey, again, thanks for having me. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love his radio voice.
We're going to have to sharpen our skills. Yeah.
Okay. My wife's going to be, when did Elvis get in the house? Elvis has left the building. So to close out, we were just talking about, you were mentioning that, as an athlete, you learn to just stay on your game. You have to stay on your game all the time, or you're out. And
sure.
And that takes a team. And you've been in the Santa Cruz Valley your whole life.
Sure.
You've gone to school here, was an athlete here, and everything. So you understand the importance of a team.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know, Dan Hunt, you were talking about that because you're an athlete as well, and you believe in the importance of a team. All right?
That's right. You cannot win any games or just about anything unless the team comes together.
Like the Kings.
I was just going to throw that shout out.
Go Kings!
They may not have had the greatest talent in the world, but they were the best team in the NHL this year.
There you go. Well put.
There wasn't even a question about it.
Yeah, I mean that was fantastic.
So, when you were mentioning that, Dan, what was important is that you were mentioning how important it is to have a team around you like we have. Cherry Creek Mortgage, we have the best of the best. Love our team. They kill it for us. They're passionate about it. They love helping our clients. And now, Dan, you talked about the importance of your team. Because if you don't have a team these days, you're done. You cannot compete and provide the service that your clients deserve without a team.
Absolutely. I think the number is somewhere around 60 or 70 people get put to work when one home is sold. So it's important that those people who are on your team are professional and competent and playing at the highest level that they can. And that's why I work with Dan Hunt over here, lender extraordinaire.
Yeah,
and,
baby.
with Cherry Creek. I mean, in all seriousness, the guy has really just done an awesome job with getting loans funded in a lightning quick amount of time, getting appraisers out extremely quickly. So I'm not just saying that because he's bigger than me, because I'm myself,
You're a scrapper.
and then along with my escrow people, Shelly Kanke and Steve Korn.
Love those guys.
Amazing.
Those are our faves.
Best of the best, escrow-wise. I'm sure we all know Gene Bleek over at Cal City's Title.
Yeah, our only title guy.
And Maya Robinson at North American Title handle all of our title issues. Jay Smith handling our real estate attorney issues. So all these people really allow me to do what I do best, and that is sort of after meeting the client, engaging in that fiduciary relationship with them, funding them the property, taking a step back and deferring to the appropriate professionals and allow them to just bring it home.
Beautiful.
So,
Beautiful
I couldn't have
stuff.
said that better.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Kudos to you. Yay. Somebody that understands it's important to have the right people in the right places to help you succeed.
So speaking of that, of having the people in the right places and allowing you to do what you do best, is how do you separate yourself from your competition? What does make you the best at what you do?
Well, I mean, that's an excellent question, and I would never say that I'm the best at what I do. There's a lot of very talented agents out here, but I would like to think that I'm among the best. And, you know, a team is part of it. You're only as good as your weakest link, right? So lately we've just started working with a team of short sale negotiators who all used to be negotiators for the big banks, have now formed their own company and are working for our clients exclusively on getting their deals through. All they do all day long is negotiate these short sales, try and get clients the largest move-out incentive possible, etc. And you know, and beyond that, I'd just like to, you know, Don was on his soapbox a while ago. I'll get on mine for a minute. And you know, when a client engages an agent, there's an agency relationship is formed there, and one of the tenets of that relationship is a fiduciary obligation. And I think we all know the definition loosely of the term fiduciary, but it's pretty interesting. If you look at the legal definition of a fiduciary, it's pretty strong. I have it right here with me, as I always do.
Always well prepared.
An individual in whom another has placed the utmost trust and confidence to manage and protect property and or money, wherein one person has an obligation to act for another's benefit. That's a pretty tall order, and I don't take that loosely in my job, and I'm always striving to work for my client's best interest, and I take that very seriously. So
I'm proud of you that you understand that. That just speaks world's volume for you as a professional and as a person, that you really care. I mean,
Absolutely.
You care about your clients, you care about your community, We know that
Absolutely.
you're involved in charities.
Absolutely. Well, I was about to say, you know, I've worked with Dan for a number of years now, and he takes that really seriously. It's not just words on a piece of paper.
Right.
I mean, every deal I've had with him, he really takes that seriously. I mean, you know, I commend you, Dan, really.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As far as, you know, I know you've lived here your entire life. You also
Yeah.
support a number of different charities that you've mentioned before. Can you give us an idea what you what
Other
you have going
than
on?
the charity of taking Dan to lunch.
Yeah. And that's a big lunch.
Not today, man.
Not today.
You know, I'm on a diet. You know, I got to lose a few.
Oh, the Gino watch can go to the Dan watch
Yes,
now.
that's right.
Take the focus off me, please.
Yeah. Yeah, we love those that give back to their community as you do, Dan.
Well, sure. And I think out here in Santa Clarita, we're a unique bunch. I think it's important to support our own. My wife Kathleen and I both are pretty active in supporting our church out in Canyon Country, Heart of the Canyons Church, as well as the SCV Pregnancy Center, the Los Angeles Mission, Children Miracle Network, and last but definitely not least, the Angel City Dog Foundation.
Yeah, good for you, Dan. I applaud you because it's sad when I see so many of us that thrive and live in this community and actually get paid from this community. That's how we get paid, is doing real estate in this community, not giving back. And I applaud you that you do to so many various charities and stuff. In fact, I have to throw out a plug for the charity that Gino and I are supporting very heavily, in the Michael Hoffman Foundation for Children's Cancer, that's supporting almost 300 families right now that are handling children's cancer, which is a very sad state, but they're doing an incredible job. So we're putting on an event on July 14th. It's going to be at Diamond Gyms out in Roseman. Yes, it's a little bit of drive, but it's a great location. We have professional dealers, professional, tables, great food, great fun. I can guarantee that, and a $10,000 cash purse. Not toasters, not stuff that you're not going to need. We're talking $10,000 cash purse, plus the best cause ever. We're helping families dealing with children's cancer. So go to mfh.org. MHF.org. That's right. MHF. Yeah, Michael Hoffman Foundation. MHF.org. And see how you can get involved in either sponsoring the event or going to the event.
Yeah, and you can also reach out to us. So just text Don and Gino to 72727. We'll help hook you up, and we do need business people to sponsor the event.
Yes, we do.
It's a phenomenal event. We had a blast last year. We're a sponsor. A number of local companies are a sponsor, including U-Haul Escrow, which you just mentioned.
That's right.
Did you mention poker?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Texas Hold'em. Yeah, Texas Hold'em Poker. It's a great poker tournament. We've been doing this for years. It is absolutely the fun. I am a big poker fan, and it's the funnest poker tournament I play all year long. We had so much fun. We had great food. It's a great event. So again,
I'm not that good at poker, so I'm there for IT support.
Well, he IT support, and he collects your credit card number for the rebuys and stuff. So make sure you
sit
get
at my
involved.
table.
And we have to thank you, Dan Andrizzi with Remax. Great stuff, buddy. Really good stuff.
Hey, again, thanks, guys, for having me. If anyone would like to get in touch with me, just please hit me up on my website, danielsellsscv.com and findvalenciahomes.com. All my contact info is there, and I'd love to spend some time with you if I can be helpful at all.
Yeah, be smart and reach out to Dan. I mean, he's a great guy, very informed, very top of his game, and that's why he's on our show today. And can't wait to have you back, Dan.
Same here. Can't wait to be back.
Very cool.
Thanks, Dan.
And
All
Mr.
right.
Dan Hunt, thank you for joining us again,
Thank you
buddy.
for having me again. And once
Well,
again, it was a very good time.
All right, it's always good to have you. Very smart and very informed. And, of course, my co-host, Gino Fronti. Thanks again, buddy.
I was just going to make sure I wasn't chopped liver,
That's right, that's right. So make sure you tune in every Thursday at 1 p.m. right here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, for the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show.